ideology, do you think that you fit into a political party in America today?
Definitely not.
Right.
No, I am such a fucking homeless person when it comes to politics. I am liberal in every social way. First of all, when I was a kid, my parents were hippies. We were on welfare. We had food stamps. Like, that was what kept my family alive when I was a small boy. I remember it very clearly. I remember going to the supermarket and my parents buying food stamps. I remember being embarrassed that we drank powdered milk. I remember being on welfare, but they got out of that. They worked their way out of that situation. They used government assistance in the best possible way and went on to live a fulfilled and happy and successful life. I saw it happen. Mm-hmm. So because of that, I have a dedication to social programs. I have a dedication to this idea that all social programs like welfare and food stamps, all those things, it's not all bad. And people think it enables people to be lazy. It's not always the case. I think sometimes people get in a bad situation, and as a community, it's good to have a safety net. Like, it's good to think of ourselves as neighbors. It's good to think of ourselves as country, as a community. And you contribute to that. I happily pay my taxes. I have no problem with it. I'm happy. I'd be happy to pay more if I thought the government was competent and it was going to make for a better life for people. If it was going to make for less homelessness, less joblessness, less people that are fucked with medical bills, less people that are in debt because of student loans. If I thought that was the case, I'd be happy to pay more. So I'm very liberal in that way. I'm very liberal in terms of civil rights, gay rights, women's rights, all those core issues that make a person a progressive. I'm very much in line with that. I also have a lot of guns.
Yeah.
I'm also a hunter. I'm very pro Second Amendment. I'm also very pro military, very pro police, very pro first responders, fire department. I think you need discipline. Mm-hmm. You need authority. I've been a disciplined person my whole life. I've been around people that are either military people or police officers because of my martial arts experience my whole fucking life. I have a deep respect for them. You never hear me talking shit about the police or the military. No. It's not my thing. I don't. So I'm in this weird, because that puts me in conservative land. I'm very conservative in that regard. I'm very conservative in that I believe in discipline, and I believe that if you give people a way out of things and you let them weasel their way through things and find excuses and find scapegoats and reasons why they're not successful and reasons why things are fucked up, and they'll do it. They'll do it because it's human nature. It's human nature for people to seek comfort and to seek escape and to seek excuses. It's a human nature thing. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, I'm very, very right wing. I'm very discipline oriented. I believe that there's a lot of luck involved in life, and there's a lot of. We're very fortunate. Look, I'm very fortunate just to have been born in America. Mm-hmm. I'm very fortunate to have had adversity as a young person. So I recognize and I appreciate success as a man. So I'm politically homeless. Mm-hmm. So I'm in this weird both way world where I see people that are trying to enact programs to absolve people of student loan debt, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in. Mm-hmm. I see programs where people are trying to fix inner cities and provide community support and provide ways that you enact programs that help people get out of bad situations, and I'm all in on those too. So I'm homeless. I'm politically homeless.
Yeah. Do you think that there's a lot of people right now that feel like they're politically homeless?
Yes. I think there's more people in the center than there are even on both sides now. Because I think one of the things that happened during the Trump administration and during the pandemic, that a lot of people did not feel like they belong on one side or the other. But they're in communities where you have to support one side or the other, or you don't feel like you have a tribe. And everybody wants to be a part of a tribe. Right. And it takes real courage to stand out away from your tribe and say, I don't agree with that. I agree with this. Because then people will attack you. I don't think you should be forced to do this. And I don't think you should tell a person they have to do that. I don't think you should be spending money on this or that. Or how come we're ignoring the corporate involvement on this side, but we're not ignoring it on our side? Like, I think that partisanship and tribal shit that we're experiencing right now is one of the worst aspects of this country. And the fact that we have these two parties, and it's only two, it's so crazy. But both elections, both past two elections, I voted independent.
Right.
I voted for Gary Johnson, and I voted for Joe Jorgensen for the latest one. I just think I'm homeless.
Well, I think a lot